So someone commented on my last vlog telling me, oh Rachel, do not put your relationship on social media, otherwise you'll end up like Nikki and Jamie. Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Maybe I should have said this already. Hey. I'm seeing way too much.
Trying to make the Kenyan chapati, you know.
No, you want to stand up for the vlog.
Just in case I look for a Kenyan man or woman, you know.
Those Kenyan women out there looking for a woman. Any Kenyan woman out there?
Yes. Come through, sis.
The amount of censoring I have to do on this video.
Exactly.
But you flash the trick. When you don't have a lot of flour, you can still use the oil.
Oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense then.
Yeah.
And we're going to do that on my hair too. Yeah.
Yes.
You can use us.
Henrik, this is how your dinner was made.
For real.
Seriously, when I bring visitors in my house, this is what ends up happening. In my kitchen, cooking my food, cleaning my sinks, garbaging my trash.
Wow.
It's a warning, don't come visit me. I'll turn you into a house girl.
I remember the first time I visited you in Westeros.
I turned you into a cleaner, right?
Manual labor. Wow.
Oh Lord. Okay, well I'm doing some manual labor too here.
She's coming back.
Oh wow. You do it so differently. Like
Oh jeez. Don't show this crazy chapati.
so what's your secret for making chapatis not hard?
Not hard. Try to make the flour to be a little bit fluffy. Or how do I say, soft. Yeah. So basically I use eggs with butter to soften. And I don't make my flour to be too hard.
If your friends don't come to your kitchen and cook like this. Us to please, you know, we've zoomed in.
We've zoomed in your eyes. Look at you. Okay, like this. And then I turn like this.
Long chapatis.
I know.
I'm so happy. It's on fire here. I mean, sis, your hands, aren't you burning?
No, not really.
See, look. Rachel, see.
Look at that.
Golden brown. Know what I mean?
You see? Hey.
Aren't you burning your hand?
No, not really.
She's used to.
Shiro taught me well. Oh my god.
Check if it's ready with the. You just do like this. Yeah, it's ready.
Yeah.
Shiro, aren't you burning your hand either?
No, I'm using. Oh my god.
As you can see, my friends have been here. They did my hair, they made my food, they danced in my kitchen. It's been amazing. And I'm going to Switzerland and I'm really excited about that. But the thing is, I am not really prepared, so I need to pack. There's a lot of things that I need to do. So right now, I'm going to the city. First, I live in the city. I'm going to meet up with my friend Pamela. Pamela is from Uganda, and some of you probably have met her before or whatever, but I haven't seen her in such a long time because she went back home, she got married, and it's been more than a year. So we're going to reunite, so that's exciting. We'll have some fika. And also, I'll probably go shopping a little bit to prepare for Switzerland, and that will be pretty much what we're going to do. So I look forward to that. Anyway, I have glue on my eyes, such a nice way to begin this vlog. Guys, I'm really messed up. And I'll come and tell you guys why I feel so messed up. So let me go buy myself things, come back, we'll pack together for Switzerland. Oh yeah, and as I pack, wait a moment. As I pack, me and you guys are going to have a little bit of a chat. And yeah, so let's do that also. Okay, girls, let me quickly run you guys through what I'm going to carry during this trip so that you have a rough idea how my travels look like. Okay, so here I have the essentials, my hat, because from the weather forecast, it will be sunny, so I'll need something to cover my head. I have my Swarovski jewelry right there, tampons just in case, although I'm not expecting my period then, but it's just good to be prepared. In Switzerland, things are damn expensive, so yeah. Here is a mixture of sunscreen and leg elixir, right? Apply it on my body to glow. I have some Spanx there because we have to keep things tight. I'm dreaming of doing a cool photo shoot. So I've carried these 2 long dresses. They're my favorite dresses, by far my favorite dresses. And then I'm carrying these 3 dresses also. These are the ones I'll be wearing. I know I really love this one. It's my favorite. Like, Rachel, why do you wear clothes? Repeat clothes. It's because I really love my clothes and that's why I buy them. Right there, I have my trousers, basic white top. I have 2 shirts, a pink one and a white one, which they both need ironing, I know. When it comes to tops, I've carried 2 tops. This chiffon light one that I'm planning to pair with this pair of jeans. And then I have this pink camisole. It's wrinkly, but I'll carry my steamer maybe. Okay, girls, now let's come to the other side of my vlogs. Okay, so this is the creation of the vlogs, okay? So here I have my camera bag, you know, and I'll tell you what goes where. So here's the DJI, the flying camera, plus an extra battery, and then the controller right there. I have an extra memory card and lenses, and an extra lens for taking photos so that I can have a nice blurry background. I have the GoPro right there when I'm underwater. My gimbal, the gimbal helps to keep the footages very smooth, you know, when you want to get into b-roll and have super nice b-roll. Then I have the gimbal, headphones, which is essential, and all that goes into this bag. Here's my bag. I got this from Paris on the street, so nothing fancy about it. And that's where I have my swim costumes, and then my tiny bag right there, and my I don't know what you call that, forgotten. I feel so sweaty already, oh gosh. Okay girls, now I just request you to kindly pardon me. I've realized that I'm having a problem with my microphone. Oh, I had to take it out, and how convenient. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I hope things will be fine, or I'll figure out another way, because I just noticed that when I was filming I started this vlog yesterday, and some footages were lost because the camera just went off. And now I think as I was filming this, I had to do it like twice, because the first time I tried, the microphone went off also. So pardon me, it's not always like this on my channel. So I hope if this is the most famous video I have on YouTube, just know that I have better quality. Just watch the next one, you will be pleased. But anyway, since what I'm going to talk about is not so much of quality, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, my girl is sweating. So I'll do the intro here, but I've done some footages already. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I sat down and I wanted to speak about something that weighs so deeply in my heart. And in the process, I just got, I don't know, things just happen and I'm not getting here. I've been procrastinating packing my things for so long, but finally I've managed to put myself down, mainly because I'm supposed to go to the gym and I think I'm distracting myself. So perfect. As you know, I'm going to Switzerland, and that's really exciting. This is a country that I've been looking so much forward to going to, and finally I'm on my way there. So hopefully I'll be able to film this video today, edit and put it up quickly. Alright, so since I've shown you guys already what I'm packing, I guess I can just pack my things as I talked to you guys about this topic that I started already yesterday. Okay, so someone commented on my last vlog telling me, oh Rachel, do not put your relationship on social media, otherwise you'll end up like Nikki and Jamie. And there's so much wrong with that statement, okay? Because I know most of us look forward to certain personalities online and we really fall in love with them, and we somehow just expect them to have different rules unlike us, as in the rules that apply to them are not the same as the rules that apply to us, and I feel like that is very unfair. As you know, people do break up for sure. We've been into relationships that we loved and it just did not work out. Well, to be honest with you guys, when this news came up, I was really heartbroken, right? And I understand, of course, a lot of people that, so many of you that watch this couple specifically, watch me also. And that way, you probably feel like you want to protect me or protect us. But I don't think it works that way. Things, relationships come, relationships go, friendships work, and friendships come, friendships go. There's a time and a season for everything, and sometimes there's a time to be married, there's a time to be divorced, period. So, but I just want to say something, that just because people break up doesn't mean that they weren't happy in a relationship, because of course there's this group of people that now are the fake walk, you know. Oh, things are not always as they seem online and all that. Well, I understand, of course, there's a lot of people out here that fake a lot of things, and let's be honest, we are somehow all fake. And this is what I mean. When there's levels to fakeness, right? There's levels where someone is one thing but a totally different thing in real life. But then there's the fakeness where you're probably having a bad day, but you post a cute selfie of you and your dog at home and put some nice quote to it. Maybe it helped you feel good. Maybe that moment was beautiful. So there's a gray line there. So I just think that it's kind of ridiculous to generalize that, oh, don't idolize people because most of the things are fake. I personally don't believe in idolizing someone, but I believe in looking up to certain people. I look up to Oprah. Does that mean that if she fails, then she's been fake the whole time? No. I love Michelle Obama. Does that mean that, God forbid, if her relationship with Barack ends, then she wasn't, all these things she was doing was fake? No. So just think about that, guys. Sometimes things might not work out, but it doesn't mean that the time that it was working out, it was fake. So, you know, there's so much wokeness towards, okay, alerting people, oh, don't idolize people's life, don't look up to other people because some of the things they do, I don't know, just trying to discredit the goodness that people have done before, the importance of looking up to some people in life, which is fine. Like, if you can look, you know, so even sometimes I can say, I look up to my mom so much. But does that mean she's a perfect human being? Absolutely no. Does that mean she makes mistakes? Yes. Does that mean she fails? Sometimes she fails. But I still look up to her because I know she's an incredible human being. And why are those rules different when it comes to the people we look up to online? Why is it that if something fails, then all of a sudden you just think that, oh, they lied to us, or this wasn't true, or we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't look up to people? And then another thing is the idea of someone saying, oh, if you put your relationship online, it will fail, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I've been on the end of putting my relationship online, and I know that a lot of things happen online. Like I said in my video, part of it being other people might come actively pursuing your partner and putting you down and all that. It happens. But let's be real, people will pursue your partner anyway outside. If your partner is the person to go out, they will still go out. They don't need an online platform to do it. It's just that an online platform makes it a little bit, it's like Tinder, it makes it a little bit easier. But does that mean they won't do it if they weren't online? Maybe not. Just think about that. My points are, just because something fails doesn't mean that it was fake, okay? And just because people break up, it doesn't mean that they weren't happy when they were together. And it's okay to look up to people because these people inspire you when they do. And you know, of course, there are people that I looked up to when I was 12. There are people I looked up to when I was 20. And of course, this list has changed every year. And when I move country to country, when these things change. But does it mean that the people who I look up to when I was 12 are not valuable? Absolutely not. So what I mean is, don't come at couples online saying that, oh, your relationship is fake, or your relationship will fail, or this, because you have it online. No, relationships fail regardless. Okay, so God forbid if my relationship fails. It happens, relationships fail. But that does not mean that the time that I've been together with this particular person, I wasn't happy. Well, of course, there are challenges that face everybody, and these rules should not be different to people that are online, you know. The same way your relationship can fail, the same way your business can fail, the same way everything in your life can fail, those rules apply to everyone online. And then there's this whole pretense, like, oh, people pretend to be so happy online, yet in real life they're suffering, what. That's a lie, you know. Some people are just in denial that people are actually happy, and I understand that there are times when I've been really sad and I would not understand how people can be so happy, okay? But then there are times that I've been really happy and I understood how people can be happy. So don't just stick in a non-happy situation because you think that everyone is unhappy out here. There are people out here. There are people who have real money. There are people who are broke. There are people who are pretending. There are people who actually have it. So it depends on what you choose your life to be. And I just think that the most focus should be on being authentic about our lives and ourselves, and it's okay to look up to people, and it's also okay to give them room to fail if it so happens, because we are all humans. So with that said, I guess I have replied you. Does that mean I want to continue putting my relationship online? Absolutely not. I've been here, done that, learned my lesson, and I'm moving forward, but that's just a choice that I made because I am an adult now and I know better. Does it mean I did not know better back then? No, I also knew better, and the decisions that I was making back then were the best decisions I could make at that particular time with the information that I had, and I don't regret it. Okay, so with that said, I just think that it's okay to look up to people. It's okay to have people that inspire you. And it's okay to give them room also to fail, because they're human beings just like you, and the same rules applies to everybody. The rules of gravity. Gravity applies to everyone. It doesn't matter. Rich, poor, everything, it applies. And the same rules will just apply to every single person. So on a positive note is, if someone who you look up to fails, right? For example, if you look up to me, in whichever capacity, and you see me fail, I think that it also gives you room as a person to fail also. In the sense, you won't be so hard on yourself when that failure happens. And like, imagine looking up to somebody who never fails, looking up to somebody who never falls, looking up to somebody who's always up here. You know, it's quite unattainable. That's why I don't mind coming here sometimes and just opening my heart and telling you guys things like they are. I might seem weak at that point, but I think there's so much value in it, because for you as a person who's watching me, there's a level of, like, you can relate to me, but also you are able to give yourself a chance, or you're able to let yourself not be so hard on yourself when things are not necessarily working out right, because you see, okay, this is Rachel, she's like this, I look up to her, but she fails sometimes and she moves from it. She fails sometimes, but she grows. She fails sometimes, but she comes up. And sometimes I think that the best comebacks always come from the biggest failures, and that's why it's okay to show your failures also online. So talking of that, talking of being pretentious, I think that people are so pretentious in the sense, everyone puts the highlights of their life online. The highlights. You putting the highlight of your life. I am putting the highlights of my life, and so does everybody else. So there are people who can create, and while they create this highlight, they create this movie or fantasy or whatever on everyone else's head that is watching them. right? That's why we watch movies. That's why we love stars. Listen, just the same way you put the highlights of your life on the internet but fail in some areas that you don't post, the same just applies to everybody online. The same just applies to the celebrities. The same just applies to YouTubers. So the way sometimes you post your child laughing, it's cute, you're making her hair, you guys are matching, but you don't post your child screaming at you, yelling, mucus all over, covered in a mess, or when your child is extremely sick. You don't do that. But why don't those rules apply to people online? Why are their rules different? I don't know. So I'm not here to tell you guys look up to couples or whatever, but I'm just here to let you guys know that everyone is just human and not everything you see online is fake. Because there's a lot of that preaching that, yeah, things are fake online. Don't look up to other people, just be... I think there's so much political correctness in that. I think that if not for the fact that I look up to other people, I wouldn't be here. I would never have the imagination that I have right now. I would have never known the things that I know, but because I look up to these people, because I read their work, because I listen to their podcast, it's why I have grown to be the woman that I am. Does that mean if they fail, they did not teach me something? No, they did. So don't discredit people just because they failed. And that's why I'm really against this. I'm also against the cancel culture. Like, people make really stupid mistakes, but canceling people is ridiculous. It's really crazy. It's basically saying that because you're on top here, you should know better of everything, and if you dare not do that, then you don't deserve your position. Crazy. It's just a crazy life. Let's move forward, and I look so much forward to this. I'd really love to hear your talks on this in my comment section. I want to hear your take on this, and hopefully we can really have genuine adult conversations, you know. I don't want people who don't come with an attack mode. Please come with a critical point of thinking. You don't have to agree with me, but you can critically think without being an attacker, right? So that's it for this. When I'm done packing, oh, I'm almost done actually. Okay, so I have literally packed everything, the cameras and everything. Those ones I will pack on my way out. And yeah, so hopefully I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that we can have adult conversations in the comment section, and I hope that we will be less pretentious and not have double standards to people online. Yeah, so that's it for this video. So I'll see you guys in Switzerland with better vibes, okay? Really good vibes, the non-serious vibes, more like the fun, ritual, travel, beautiful scenery. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I don't know how to behave. I've been so excited that I was even nervous to pack. All right, people, so I have covered my tampons in this, held them together so they don't just disappear. And yeah, so I'm done packing for now, and I'll see you in the next one. So I'll try edit this quickly, then go to the gym, upload this, and see you tonight.